I am coming at you with another video. I recently discovered dumpster diving. So I was just watching videos on YouTube, and on the little suggestion bar on the side I saw something like dumpster diving haul, or like over $1,000 worth of stuff, makeup products, food, whatever it was. And I was like, that's interesting. So I clicked on it, and it was this girl talking about how she goes dumpster diving at Ulta, and she actually like makes profit on some of the makeup. She sells it and uses that as sort of a side business. And I was like, is this a thing? Like, do people actually go dumpster diving on a regular basis? Is like, I think I knew that dumpster diving was a thing. I think, I knew that people did it here and there. I didn't think that people did it regularly or were able to find things that they could sell and make money off of. And so I was intrigued, and I was like, I said to my boyfriend, I was like, have you ever gone dumpster diving? And he was like, yeah, when I was little, I used to go, when I was a kid, I used to go dumpster diving with my friends. And I was like, would you ever go with me? And he's like, sure. So we decided to go dumpster diving, and we started at Ulta. I didn't find much there. I think that's probably a pretty common spot that people go, and so I found like a little makeup bag that was nice and unused, and that was about it. So then it was kind of a fail. I said, let's go check out HomeGoods. Because HomeGoods has cool stuff, furniture and blankets and decorations, and maybe they threw out something cool that I could snag and possibly sell or keep for myself. So we go over to HomeGoods. Also, this was at nighttime. We decided to go at nighttime. I didn't really feel comfortable going during the day. So it was nighttime. It was probably 10 or 10:30 at night, so I think it was after the store had closed. And we get there, and we open up the lid, and it was pretty much empty, except for on the bottom of the dumpster there was so much food, like unopened, non-perishable foods like popcorn and chips and dried fruit and all that kind of stuff. And we were like, holy crap, this is the jackpot. So we both got in the dumpster and started looking at all this stuff, and it was all awesome stuff that we had like seen before and contemplated buying, but we didn't really want to spend the money, or it just didn't seem worth it. They have similar stuff to like TJ Maxx, like the food kind of section that they have. And so we just started piling it into bags, just grabbing whatever we felt we might want and just putting it into these giant bags. I think we left with like 3 or 4 big, huge bags. There was also a couple of other things that weren't food. There was a little, actually I can show. This little tray right here was in the dumpster. It has a little bend in part of it, and it has a teeny little part of the glass that's like chipped. But other than that, it's like beautiful. I also found a blanket, a really, really, really soft, nice blanket that has a hole in it, like a rip in it this big, but other than that, it's perfectly brand new. I put it in the wash, and it's super, super soft. And we found a glass water jug that has a little crack in it, but other than that, seriously, it's like perfectly fine. So I'm assuming those little things were why they threw them out. They probably, couldn't sell them and had to just throw them out. But I am going to show you guys what food I found at the HomeGoods dumpster. And I apologize to any of you that find this kind of gross. It personally doesn't bother me. It was all completely sealed, and it's non-perishable stuff, so it's not like it's going to be bad. It's not contaminated by the dumpster. I've wiped down and cleaned all the outside packaging, and so it doesn't really gross me out. So if it does, feel free to not watch this video. But I ended up getting over $500 worth of food and those few other things that I found. So that's insane, and I'm super excited. It was definitely a jackpot. So without further ado, let me show you what I found. So I found like 4 bags of these popcorns, different flavors. This one's sea salt. We found 2 or 3 of these kale popcorn ones. Also a white cheddar one. And then I also found a couple of these mixed veggie chips bags. So one of these, there was some other veggie chips. There's some plantain chips that we found. I found caramel corn, caramel popcorn. So if you see any of these are unopened or are opened, that's from me. So anything that is opened, that's because I've opened it. Everything was completely sealed, unopened when we found it. I wouldn't be eating it if it was already opened. So we found about like 8 bags of these whole grain penne pastas. That's insane. A couple of bags of quinoa, white royal quinoa. That's awesome because quinoa is kind of pricey. And these all have, like, on the back, they have these little stickers that say $0. But underneath them, they were like clearance items. So they have like the clearance prices and then they have the original prices. And these quinoa bags, let's see if I can, oh, these were originally $4, which I guess isn't too bad. But in the store, normally quinoa, I feel like it's like $10 for a bag. So that's kind of a score. I grabbed a couple of these little snack bars. They're thick, thin, protein, and superfruit bars. So they're plant-based, lemon, cranberry, chia. I mean, tell me that doesn't sound delicious. And they're completely unopened. These were $4 each originally, so that's a score. So I found this little bag of coconut almonds. Unopened. There were some dried fruit bags. One sun-dried apricots right here. And then I found a couple of dried mangoes. Delicious. Okay, so I found a couple of other dried berries. So I found 2 of these dried goji berries, which are awesome for like smoothies or like acai bowls or cereal or yogurt or whatever. They're good in those kind of things. I found this bag of sun-dried white mulberries, which I'm actually not sure 100% what mulberries are. I've never had them, but they looked cool. I found this apricot preserves. Delicious. I've tried it already. Really, really good. I found 3 of these sencha green tea. It's loose leaf tea. And then I found 2 of these ginseng black teas. Also loose leaf tea. I found one of these verbena lemonade drink mixes. I also found 2 different kinds of these little little stir spoons. So these ones are coffee spoons and they're French vanilla flavored, but I also found honey ones for tea. Some avocado oil, which is awesome because who doesn't want some avocado oil? We found a bunch of bags of Himalayan, pink Himalayan salt, but I kept 2 of them. My boyfriend Kyle kept a bunch of them. He's a cook, so he likes to use them. So pink Himalayan salt, which is awesome. And then on the last little bit of this haul, the different powders that I found. So these are really, really cool. I found two of these organic maca root powders. And these are things that you can use in smoothies, yogurt, cereal, drinking, baking, all sorts of stuff. And it's like a superfood, so super good for you. Coconut water powder, so it's freeze-dried coconut water. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this, but I guess I could just mix it with water probably. This was $15 originally. Like, talk about a score. So I found this cold milled chia and flaxseed powder. Also good for smoothies. It says it's a good source of fiber and omega-3s. This is the probiotic super greens with turmeric powder. Good for digestive health. Vitamin B12, vitamin A, vitamin K. Yeah, so add to water, coconut water, juice, shakes, and smoothies. Goji berry powder. So I found those goji berries and then I found the powder. I've been using this in my smoothies. I have it opened. I've been using this in my smoothies and it's incredible. It's so, so tasty. I also found this baobab superfruit powder. It says it's high in vitamin C and essential minerals. I've also been using this in my smoothies. Super good. I found this hemp powder. This was $8 originally. And then the last thing that I found that I'm going to show you guys is this vegan protein powder, which is like a huge, huge score because I have wanted to try vegan protein powder. This is in the vanilla flavor, and it's so good. I've also been using this in my smoothies. So I do, I'll do like a cup or a cup and a half of frozen blueberries, and then I'll do half of a mango, fresh mango. I'll do a tablespoon of the vegan protein powder, a tablespoon of the goji powder, and a tablespoon of this superfruit powder, and and some almond milk, and it's so tasty and so good for you. So that's super exciting. I am pumped. This right here is probably about $400 worth of food. My boyfriend kept about $100 worth of it. He kept like all the other bags of pasta. He kept a bunch of the pink Himalayan salt. We found some hemp seeds. We found some other like jalapeno tortilla chips and just all sorts of stuff. It's pretty crazy, the stuff that we found. So yeah, if you enjoyed seeing this and want to see more, I'm probably going to go again. I'm going to see if I can hit another jackpot like this. And I am set on food for a while, that's for sure. If anyone has any recommendations for dumpster diving, has any questions about it, has anything they want to talk about or share in the comments down below, I'd love to hear it. It's pretty cool, and yeah, I'm excited. So if you liked what you saw here, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like it, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.